go. what is this challenge?
Well, it's going to be very hard. You have to catch a Chips Ahoy cookie in your mouth before we leave the show.
Okay.
You ready? Okay.
I guess so. All right.
3, 2, 1, Kobe. Oh, you're supposed to catch it in your mouth, Chris.
It's okay.
All right, whatever. Check back here next week at 4 p.m. Pacific time for a brand new 2K TV. Until then, enjoy the game.
Level 40. Awesome. We love level 40.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV, where we celebrate you, the NBA 2K fans, every single week.
And this week, you have reason to celebrate because we're going to make it easier to earn a little extra VC.
That's right, it's time for some 2K TV Interactive.
And all questions in this episode are brought to you by Chips Ahoy's newest product, Confetti Cake Flavored Cookies. These cookies are here for the party. Confetti comes with championships, so let's see if you can answer this one. Who was the last NBA team to win a championship on their home court?
Was it the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Los Angeles Lakers, or the Toronto Raptors? If you guessed the Milwaukee Bucks, then you just earned some VC. You had some cookies right now too?
Cookies, and I'll take some of that championship confetti from my team.
Ready for some top plays? I'm Olivier Cedra, PA announcer for your Brooklyn Nets. The time is here for your first vote of Season 3. Which one has the power within to win? My team first today with the OGD5. Game tied in overtime. It's Glenn Rice. Passing up the 3. Hits the mid-range. Oh, yeah! Defender pulls back. So the shooter stepped in sideways. Wise choice in the clutch. Well done, Glenn Rice. In the Vipers' territory with 2:02. Gets 2 straight steals that result in dunks. First, uses the glove to sink one from above, and then pulls an intercept. connection, double dose of rim-rattling rhyme time. Yeah!
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look to start the season.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Yeah, and two mid-tier teams trying to get a leg up in the conference, guys. We'll see what happens.
Barnes with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the wide open shot from Green. Sinks. The three-pointer. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Here's Barnes. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, and you know, it's a tall task. Great offense tends, in most cases, to beat great defense. They've got their work cut out for them.
He's off on the first. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
And the second free throw, good. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, he adds the triple, and he'll be truly unguardable.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Barnes outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Not a fast start for the Bucks. 7-point differential. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
To the right side. To the wing right side. Indiana moving the ball around. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
It's stolen by Green. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So he can't get either to fall. Tries yet again. Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Porzingis.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. He's off on the second. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee. Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Indiana again missing. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And they double up Giannis. And he gets it to go.
Hopefully that calms him down a little bit. Settles his nerves after starting the game 0 for 6.
Green with the ball. He has 5. But Trey Warrod grabs the board. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Boy, such good instincts and agility. Makes Holiday really dangerous on the offensive glass. That time he fought to keep the play alive and got the bucket.
And it's Green missing. The shot by Holiday, no good. Indiana leading by 5. Pass to Barnes. Out to Porzingis. Lets it go with the 3. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. The shot by Holiday, no good.
He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
Now Antetokounmpo after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. And a missed layup.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. But 3 drills the three-pointer. Green's got 8 points.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
The Pacers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
For 3. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. to Bojan. Porzingis with the block. There's the three. Kept alive. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
From outside, off the mark. Allen for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
The end of the first quarter.
And so is Jalen Green making highlights for Indiana.
16.
He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this.
Here come your Indiana State Space crowd. Give it up for him. Fans, please give a big
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this
Milwaukee timeout.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
Nowadays, tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize the deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And so it's Indiana with it. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And Porzingis launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Portis.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
Now Porzingis following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. We got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes we're going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, two names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
And the three off target. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Milwaukee foul.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Green taking his time here. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic an unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills. At 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
A three from Porzingis. Traps in the tray. Porzingis has got his third basket of the night right there.
The outside shooting of Porzingis. I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently, and he proves they're trustworthy.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Giannis.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
There's Green with the three. And they'll get another chance. Barnes looking around. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Indiana moving the ball around. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks trailed by 16. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective.
And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet. And you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Now here's Giannis. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The steal. And here's Porzingis for a three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 5 points in the game. Mora. Milwaukee. No good that time either. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Ball's knocked loose. To the left wing. This one for three. The kick out to Barnes. No good on the triple.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Porzingis with the block. They retain possession.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. From deep three-point range, kept alive by Indiana. There's Green with the three. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Barnes. Green left side. The kick out to Barnes. And so it's Indiana finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Timeout called the Bucks. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
And here are the Pacers now. Over in the corner, Barnes. And here's Green outside. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Pacers. Barnes up top for the three. No good on the shot. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. It's stolen by Green. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
Boy, a creative finisher who throws it down with ease at 7-3. Put the ball in Porzingis' hand, and he'll occasionally wow you.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And here's Green outside. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Allen. Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. Here's Beauchamp. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And that one's good, Barnes.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Connaughton. And he drives in.
Pat Connaughton.
Banked in off the glass.
Assisted by
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, Connaughton. Following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. And here is Connaughton. Got a piece of it. Green with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy is just fun to watch.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the... Whoa! I can't believe
what
that!
I just saw!
Oh, my God!
Unreal!
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Holiday with the block.
Well, we've always talked about the great defender that Holiday is. Well, he showed you right there with the rejection.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Assisted.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands.
Milwaukee
A
Bucks.
lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. And the Bucks with possession here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Nora. Left side, Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Over Barnes. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 16-6 run. To the inside. It's all about Antetokounmpo. The finish. And Holiday throws it down.
That giant wingspan of Antetokounmpo, man, wreaking havoc on opposing players and really mucking up passing lanes too, man. He can be everywhere with that ferocious motor and those long arms.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum.
Ginobili Knott is sailing on the goat boat. Pokes the ball free and outruns the skeleton for a reverse dunk. Check it out. Sends those bones to the kitchen for some more milk. You'll need more of that speed to stop this takeover, baby. From my team and the Don D.